Hey everyone. So I did a poll in my private Facebook group asking people just their opinion of how long it takes for a new behavior to become automatic. A lot of people put 21 days, 30 days. I don't think no one put 60. I think some people skipped over that and put 90. And I want to jump in and tell you, but it takes between 18 to 254 days for a new habit to become automatic with a 66-day consistency, meaning in 66 days someone has that new behavior automatic. I wanted to point out that it all factors in, and that's the fact. You can always double check me on that one. It factors in whether or not your lifestyle, because it factors in what is it that you truly want to do. What is the new behavior? Let's start there. What are you trying to become automatic? What are you substituting? Because we all have the bad habit and we're trying to substitute the bad habit with a good habit. Well, then that comes with lifestyle changes, lifestyle adjustments, I should say. And when you become consistent, your lifestyle adjusts. Now it's a little hard to readjust. It's like going to bed at one time, having a bedtime routine. If you've been doing something for years and now you have to adjust to trying to do better, it takes time. Nothing happens overnight. Now, once you're consistently adding to it, like one day, every day you add 1% better, 2% better, 3%, all depends on how you can adjust. So when I get asked, how long does it really take for the behavior? Well, it depends on you. At the end of the day, it truly depends on what is it that you want, what is it that you're trying to accomplish, and how you adjusting. Going to bed late. Okay, well, what do we need to do? Let's change our routine. How about we not binge watch TV? Yes, I'm going to pause and let you reflect on that moment. I'm sorry, it's there. They take the show away from one platform and they put it on another the following month. Trust me, I've been there. I am talking completely from experience. 2, don't eat past 8 o'clock. I'm not a health nut. I am too healthy living a lifestyle, but I'm not a health guru where it says, your metabolism and all that. You need to follow up with your primary care doctor for that. But I am telling you, don't eat past a certain time. Try to read a book. Listen to, some sound music. Amazon, Walmart, anywhere have the best places where you can buy a sound machine. Personally, I do sleep with a sound machine because at one point I did have a bad habit of going to sleep with the TV on. I'm not sure why, but it just became a bad habit. So now what I do is I have a sound machine, and I love listening to the rain sounds, the crackling of a fireplace. But that's for me. That's one of my habits I had to adjust. And I'm going to be honest with you. Some nights I sat there looking at the ceiling, listening to these birds chirping, fire crackling, until I finally was able to get readjusted without going to sleep with the TV on and just listening to the sounds. Sometimes I can even fall asleep without it, which is perfect. And that's what I was obtaining. That's what I really wanted. I wanted that to become an automatic situation. So it depends on what are you looking for. I coach people who feel unmotivated, unwilling, that's feeling stuck, that been through trials and tribulations and just need a help with breaking down what they're trying to accomplish. So you have to ask yourself, for something to become automatic, we have to consistently do it. But we have to be consistent at being consistent. And if you can understand that, then you will know. Write it down. What is it that you want to accomplish? What is it that you want to become a new habit or a better habit? I teach people about lifestyle qualifications, living a healthier lifestyle. And that doesn't mean I'm saying go out and be this fitness guru or this, that, and the third. What is it you want to accomplish? You want to finish school. Okay, that's the long-term goal. What are the short-term goals? Signing up for school, researching how to finish, reading books to extend your vocabulary, things of that nature. See how we just broke down an example of how to finish school. Same thing. What is it that you want to accomplish? How do you want to accomplish it? When do you want to accomplish it? It's only a couple questions you have to ask yourself. And within the questions, break down the questions. Let's go back to elementary school. Like I just said, I gave you a topic, which is your long term. And then we got to give the details of the topic. Supporting statements, which are your short term goals. So once you break that down, that's how you can accomplish, that's how you can be consistent at living a healthier lifestyle right? By having something that becomes automatic. We see these gurus overnight, but the thing is, go back to the previous videos. Go back to what they were doing before. Actually research it. They just did it. They just did it every day. You can't get upset when something doesn't, when you fail, good. Because guess what? You're going to get tired of failing at some point in time. So what you're going to do, you're going to learn how to master at mastering. Again, you're going to learn how to master at mastering. When you learn how to master at mastering, that means you was consistently doing it every day. So those who do the candles, the journals, speaking, coaching, masters, doctorate degrees, they were consistent and they did it every day. They read, they studied, they learned, they failed, they went back to the drawing board. Sometimes you have to lose the battle at life in order to win the war at life. You can't always just go for the small things, but the small things that we do gain and learn and accomplish equal up to the big things. So referring back to what we were talking about by creating a good habit or a new healthy habit and then implicating that to be automatic, you have to be consistent. You have to do it. Now you're going to fall off the wagon. I'm sorry, that's going to happen. But when you fall back off, guess what you have to do? Dust yourself back off, readjust, refocus, and reframe. But you have to do it in order to learn what is good and what is right. What is it that you need to adjust? What is it that you need to take away? That's how a habit becomes automatic. You have to be consistent. You fell off once and you walk away, you won't ever know. You will never know how it happens, or how the habit will change your life. You have to fall back off, and guess what? Gotta hop back on. But you have to be consistent. You're gonna fall off, but we have to learn from that point. You have to learn yourself. Refocus on yourself. Again, I talk about setting boundaries. I have a PDF on that. I have a digital download on setting boundaries, and I'm gonna tell you something. I love it because I personally had to go through it, is why I wrote setting boundaries. It's very hard for me at one point when I wasn't able to say no, but I had to learn the hard way. And when I became consistently telling people no, and this is why, because I had to learn for myself. Again, another habit I had to create, and I had to be consistent with it. I had to be, now it's automatic. I don't just be like, no. I say, well, this is what I can do within my limits, my boundaries. So again, in order to become automatic with a new and better habit, we got to be consistent with it. We have to learn from it. Yes, we might fall off on day 7 or day 8. Got to go back to the drawing board. But once you're constantly doing and constantly get there, that's when they said the fact that you can be consistent for 66 days, that's over 2 months. Over 2 months, you can have a new healthy habit become automatic. Because guess what? Within and after that 2 months, now you're adding more to it. Not more in just too much, but more where, okay, now I'm going to bed on time. Now I get up, I get more time for myself. I'm not as upset. I'm not as groggy. I have more me time to focus on the day. And let me tell you, as a life coach, I encourage everyone, not even just my clients, to journal. Write it down. And you know what I have done? I even created a plain journal with just blank pages with a cute little design. But in that, some people said they couldn't put into words, but they can draw. And I had a coworker who I coach, which was really amazing because she was just like, she just couldn't put the words. But she was she can draw. And she drew out what she was thinking. And then at some point, she went back and put words with it. But that was something she had to do. Same thing with you. If you journal what works for you to have that habit come into play, for it to become automatic. So I want you guys to take away from this video that in order to create it, the time frame. And I don't want you to focus on the time frame, because you know what? That time frame is based on each individual. Each person is different. Someone automatic habit might kick in 2 weeks and they can forever do it. Someone else, depending on their lifestyle, might take 6 to 9 months just for it to become automatic. It depends on your lifestyle. And it depends on what you want to accomplish and how you want to accomplish it. So I want to thank everyone for their time, and definitely comment below if you want me to extend more on the video or focus on something in particular. Definitely like the video, subscribe to the channel. I am building, I am growing, and personally this channel itself is becoming my positive habit because I blog, I love talking to people, but I love listening to see how I can add value to you. So if this is definitely helpful, definitely again like, subscribe, and I'll definitely check out more channels or more videos that I'm gonna post about creating a healthier lifestyle by developing yourself and doing better for you. You guys have a good one. Thank you. Bye.